Good afternoon, Eamon here from Ashdown Farm with another farming video. As you see, we have 3 new additions to the farm here. 3 lovely little sub pigs that I purchased last week, and as you see, they're young pigs. They're about 8 weeks old, and we're feeding them here for our own use. So the 3 very healthy pigs. I used to have a few sows, but I found the sows a bit difficult to manage along with the dairy herd, so we got rid of the sows, and I bought these 3 pigs. They're 3 male pigs, and we're going to feed them and have them for our own use in the house. So we don't need to go into all the details. We have some milk there from the dairy herd. That's milk with high cell count that you can give. We won't give any antibiotic milk to them, but we'll just give them milk if the high cell count, if some surplus milk with high cell count. And they're getting pig feed that I purchased in Tearlawn. That is a little story about the pigs. I haven't been on for a while, and I'll probably bring you up to speed of what's happening on the farm. The weather has been probably quite wet and difficult. At this stage we would be normally having some stock out, but at the minute we have all the animals are still in and we're still feeding them. Land is still very wet, so hopefully we'll be able to let out some of the heifers. I'll show you these heifers down here that we should be able to let out next Monday or Tuesday. That is the plan, over to the out farm in Moydrehan. We're using some round bale silage, not the best quality, but we're very good quality pit silage, and that's the dairy herd there milking away. And there's these heifers which will be all being bred in May. Now we're changing the system on the dairy farm. We were counting a lot of cows in the autumn and supplying liquid milk. Kenneth has been running the farm now, decided to get out of winter milk and liquid milk and go straight into manufacturing milk and calve the cows in February, March, April. Next year we'll probably start in January, so we won't have any cows calving next September or October that we had last year. So it'll be January, February, March when they're all calving. It's probably easier, actually there's more profit in it, and the price that we get from the Tearlawn for the liquid milk does not compensate for the cost of extra feed and silage and labour and all the rest. So Kenneth decided to exit that and stay at liquid milk, or get out of liquid milk and go into manufacturing. It'll be a little bit of a transition period, but it should go reasonably smooth. It won't make a huge difference on the farm from the day-to-day work in the summertime, and that it'll probably certainly make a difference when it comes to next November, December next year. We won't have near as many calves to be looked after, or cows, but January, February, March will be busy. But that's what's happening on the dairy farm at the minute. I could explain to you into more details about the whole liquid milk. We have been liquid milk here on the farm since from the early 60s, and we have been at it for over, I think, about 64 or 5 years at this stage. So everybody has their own way of running the farm, and I agree with Kenneth's decision because to exit the liquid milk. It is very more labour intensive. It's very costly, and there was, particularly the last couple of years, with the price of meal and fertiliser and getting silage cut and all the rest, that it became very expensive. And the extra money that we get from Tearlawn to compensate for the extra cost is not adequate enough. So there's more profit and easier probably to manage spring calving herd. So there'll still be a lot of milk being produced on the farm, and particularly maybe in a couple of years' time when Kenneth is running the farm on his own, that it will be easier to get in maybe some help for a short period of time in the springtime when he's calving and rearing all the calves, and then during the summer and autumn he'll be well able to manage the herd and the whole farm himself. But at the winter it takes 1.5 or nearly 2 men to run a liquid milk herd, and as I say, it's costly, and I don't expect to be farming forever. As I say, I'm on the pension now at this stage and still doing plenty of work on the farm, but no matter, age catches up on us all, and we have to recognise that, and we have to adjust our lifestyle, and Kenneth has to adjust his farm to suit the way he's going to farm going forward, and I'd certainly admire him making the decision and sticking with it. Okay, that's probably what's happening. We hope that those heifers out in Maidrehan next Monday or Tuesday. We're doing another herd test on the 11th of March. Hopefully at that stage we'll be clear, and if we are, we can get rid of the black Angus's that we have in the backyard, in the heifer yard, in the calving yard and the calf yard. They're in there at the minute, taking up a lot of space. We have a couple male cattle here as well that we'll get rid of the black Angus's from the suckler herd. We need to offload them, and we have some cull cows. So if we get clear, we'll be dropping down in stock number, coming back to our originally fixed numbers of our milking cows and our replacement heifers, because anything after that, they're not making money. The most profit comes from the milk, and to make sure that you have good high productive cows around the place, and not to be carrying cows just for the sake of carrying numbers. So that's Eamon signing off from Ashdown Farm. I could go on for a good while, but that's what's happening now. Okay, thanks, and again thanks to everybody that supports my YouTube videos. Thank you, and Facebook.